Zero-1 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Nice shirt. I'm Jim March back in Champaign, Urbana, Champaign, Illinois, for Douglas Park for sorry, excuse me. Just got to get right through here and we can get going. All right, I made it. 2 championships on the line this week. Zero-1 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling, the Illinois State Championship, and the World X Division Championship, both on the line in this exciting episode. And right there is the #1 contender for the Illinois State Championship, a man representing Chicago, Illinois, the Assassin Isaan Hadeev. We heard from the champ earlier. Let's hear from Harker Dirge.
The Illinois State Championship. Something I worked very, very hard to acquire, and now my top contender, the Assassin Hadeev. Hadeev, if you're within the sound of my voice, hear my words and take heed. These championships are what's known as a holy grail in professional wrestling, and everybody knows to get the grail, you gotta slay the dragon. But you are gonna find Harker Dirge. The dragon is a little too hot to handle.
Hot to handle indeed. The Illinois State champion Harker Dirge looking good, looking ready to defend his championship for the first time here on Zero-1 video against Hadeev. And anytime you see Hadeev and Dirge one-on-one in the middle of the ring, you know you're going to get a heated encounter. These two have been around each other before and they never see eye to eye. Now that such a large prize is on the line, you can only imagine what they're going to do to each other.
Introducing first the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Assassin Isaan Hadeev. And introducing your Illinois State champion from right here in Urbana, Illinois, weighing in at 237 pounds, Harker Dirge.
Thank you, Aaron Clark. Aaron Clark, master of ceremonies, doing a great job here in Douglas Park. We are in Champaign, Illinois, but it's Champaign, Urbana, virtually the same city. One street over, you're in Champaign. Next one, you're in Urbana. But right now, we're in the middle of the ring for the Illinois State Championship. Hadeev from Chicago, Illinois. Definitely not Chicago's favorite son. Taking on Harker Dirge, who already has a few ideas about what he wants to do en route to defending his championship. And that's what it's all about, something he worked really hard to gain. Hadeev trying to snatch the championship out of Dirge's hand. The referee showing the championship to the fans out here. Dirge getting warmed up. Hadeev in the ring now, ready to go. Hadeev wants to have a look at that championship. It's a nice one. Wait a minute. Taking off shades of what we saw last time in the tag team division when Cali 31 took off with the championships away from the Hooligans. I guarantee we've not seen the last of those two teams. But right now, Harker Dirge not too concerned with Hadeev taking that championship because he knows Hadeev has to get in the ring and wait for the bell if he wants to earn that championship. He knows Hadeev will. Hadeev's not afraid of anybody. He might talk a good game, he might back up at the right time, but Hadeev is a fighter. And that's how he earned this championship match. He has had an impressive win streak, 2-man tie-up. Duck, duck, chop, chop, bam! Both men going at each other with the same thing in mind. Harker Dirge slows things down with a headlock. Hadeev trying to throw Dirge across the ring. Dirge held on to a handful of chin right there. Unorthodox tactics from two somewhat unorthodox wrestlers. I guarantee this match is going to be a lot different tempo than what we're going to see later on in the X Division. Dirge with the tackle. There's always a little bit of personal animosity between Harker Dirge and Isaan Hadeev. Every time I've seen these two wrestle each other, they go out for hurt as well as victory. Hadeev there with a knee to midsection after a nice escape from that arm. Backs Dirge in the corner. Oh! Hard shot to the rib. Second shot. A punch like that can break a man's ribs in a hurry. Dirge sent to the outside now. Fortunately for him, he caught himself. Hadeev taunting the camera, taunting the fans at ringside, but giving Dirge a little bit of a chance to recover. He's going to go on the outside, but Dirge saw him coming, had it scouted. Hadeev down to the unforgiving ground out here in Douglas Park. Dirge with something in mind. A good old-fashioned stomp. Taking his time now, digging away at the eyes. Hadeev, you want to play rough, you're in with the master. Dirge breaks the count smartly. Hadeev begging for mercy. But Harker Dirge is definitely, believe you me, a man of no mercy. Driving a hard forearm across the back of Hadeev. Thumb to the throat. Hadeev now probably wishing he would have kept this match on the inside. And that's where Dirge wants it, because Dirge wants to pin his man right in the middle of the ring and prove his superiority as the Illinois State Champion. The champion hooks his man. Up, double underhook suplex. Ooh, Hadeev escapes that time. Harker Dirge staying on top to the buckle. The champion is definitely on fire. Corner to corner. Knee. And a Russian leg sweep by the champion, Harker Dirge. Hadeev gets out again. Dirge peppers in with some left jabs. Going for the big right. Oh! Dirge going in for the big kill, but Hadeev brings him up and down across that top rope. Throat first. Heavy punches. Goes down low this time. Hadeev not only a wrestler, but his own cheering section. Leg drop. I guarantee Hadeev would love to add insult to injury to the folks here in Champaign by winning that Illinois State Championship and taking it back to Chicago. There's a few, but not all people in the city of Chicago that think they're better than the downstate folks. Harker Dirge, of course, wants to represent everybody in the state of Illinois, as well as all the wrestling fans watching. Wherever you may be, Zero-1 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling. Dirge now trying to fight his way out of the surfboard. He did it! Oh! Looked low. Dirge says that was a low blow. Could have been in the thigh, but referee had his eyes up high, didn't see what happened. He can't call it. Can't fault the referee on that occasion. You can fault the tactics of the assassin. Sleeper hold now. Both of these men going at a hard-hitting, blistering pace out here. Hadeev now trying to slow things down with this sleeper. I've got a feeling that this match is going to come down. Whoever has the best ability to absorb pain, the biggest stamina advantage. Dirge out of the sleeper hold. Hadeev, a superb athlete, landed on his feet that time to avoid the hip toss. And a good strength display. Dirge is hanging in there, though, with everything he's got. He is a champion, a fighting champion all the way. Hadeev now signaling he's going to go to the top rope. Dirge one step too quick on that occasion, and Hadeev unceremoniously hitting that mat. Harker Dirge now getting his second wind. He will take 3 shots just to give one. Dirge, high tolerance for pain. Hadeev now getting pounded by the right hand of the Illinois State Champion Harker Dirge. Harker Dirge low now. Nice knee lift. The champion is feeling good now. Has him measured. Spear. Oh, Hadeev able to raise his shoulder. That spear could have put any other man away, but Hadeev up to the task on this occasion. The champion signaling for something else. Hadeev slips out. Hooks him. Assassination by Hadeev. Dirge kicks out. Wow. Action picking up hot and heavy by these two men, champion and challenger. The champion underneath now. Boot. Has him hooked. Fisherman suplex with a cradle. He got him. Still the champion, impressive. Harker Dirge.
State champion, Harker Dirge.
And the champion with a fantastic accounting of himself here in Zero-1 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling. The fans happy to see him retaining that championship, lining up to get a word with Harker Dirge. And that's what it's all about, the championship. There's a good look at that move. Beautiful cradle by Dirge for the 1-2-3.
Yo, you're watching Zero-1 Supreme Pro Wrestling, and I am the Muay Thai warrior, DaCobra. Stay tuned for some of the most high-flying moves that you have ever seen in a professional wrestling ring, including my hyper knee.
Zero-1 Pro Wrestling. You've got a new top guy, the Apex Blake Steele. You see, wherever I go, I crush the competition. Jonathan Gresham, I invite you back over here. You want to put your little X Division title on the line? I'm a better wrestler than you are, I guarantee you. And you want to know why I'm going to be X Division champion soon? Because I'm the Apex. And I'm always on top.
Zero-1 Supreme Pro Wrestling USA is on Facebook. Find us at facebook.com Zero-1 Supreme or follow us on Twitter at Z1 Supreme.
Everybody has wanted a shot at the World X Division champion, Jonathan Gresham. But right now, it's Travis Banks from New Zealand's chance. Earlier today, we had a contract signing between these two international top stars, and Travis Banks had a few words for Gresham.
You guys want to get back? Get these kids back.
Back.
Yeah.
Please.
That's right. Back up. Everyone needs to shut up and listen to what I have to say, all right? Hey! Respect me now! I have traveled too far and for too long for you to disrespect me. I've waited my whole career for an opportunity like this.
Oh well!
Excuse me?
Oh well! Oh well! Oh well!
So I'm going to sign it and take that belt home with me. To New Zealand.
Not today!
New Zealand, the greatest country in the world. Yeah, don't start that. Don't start that.
I train hard every day for opportunities like this to show the world that I'm one of the best fighting athletes in the world. So I'm going to do just that. First, I'm going to sign this contract.
And there you have it, the situation set for this World X Division Championship, Zero-1 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling. I'm Jim March, and that right there is the World X Division Champion, Jonathan Gresham. We're pleased to have the champ back with us. He's toured the world since winning that championship several months ago from Oliver Kane. Gresham just back recently from another tour of Japan. Across the ring from him, international star from New Zealand. By way of Japan himself, Travis Banks should be a great one. Aaron Clark, take it away.
It is for the Junior Zero-1 Championship and the X Division Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 190 pounds, Travis Banks.
Travis Banks not endearing himself with these fans earlier during the press conference.
And your champion from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 161 pounds, John Gresham.
And there's the champion, a man who likes to do his talking inside of the ring. Very soft-spoken individual. You can hear that the fans are letting Travis Banks know where he is right now in Douglas Park, Champaign, Urbana, and the good old US of A. Jonathan Gresham, a proud international fighter, but also proud to be from the USA, tying up with Banks. Tackled by Banks. Gresham up though, letting him know, do not turn your back on me. Two men exchanging blows. Gresham with the upper hand. Tackle by Gresham. Duck under, got the momentum that time and took Banks down. Gresham not to be outdone by any wrestler in the world. Good series of moves here. Hold and counter hold, that's what it's all about. And these fighting athletes that Zero-1 is bringing you are two of the best in the world. They know that ring inside and out. Gresham right now with that head scissors. Banks finally finds a way out, but does he? Gresham says no. Gresham again, holding on to that arm, won't let Banks up to his feet. Very smartly done by the World X Division Champion, Jonathan Gresham, here in Zero-1 USA Supreme. Gresham looking at the fans again. He wants to add insult to injury. Gresham now saying, let this man from New Zealand know where you are. Earlier, Banks was taunting these people, telling them that New Zealand was the greatest country in the world, but they would beg to differ. In fact, they don't have to beg. They differ indeed. Banks, a very smart wrestler, finally finds his way out of that head scissors. Step over, crucifix. Gresham wasn't going to stay in that for very long. Blistering series of moves there, culminating with an arm drag. No, second turnbuckle and a nice springboard kick by Travis Banks. On top of the cover. Somewhere between 1.5 and 2 on that occasion, but far from the 3 count. Jonathan Gresham is not going to stay on that mat any longer than he has to. Ever the fighter. Banks now really taking it to the champion. Oh, hard chop in the corner. Fans at ringside in awe of the moves of these two international fighters. Gresham now returns in kind. Blocked by Banks. And just a good old boot to the head that time. Got him a full 2 count. Banks staying on top. When you have a champion the caliber of Gresham in trouble, you have to press that advantage 100%. Or you're going to find yourself on the disadvantaged end of the 1, 2, 3. Gresham fighting back now. Banks doesn't appear to have an answer to these forearms. Gresham for the momentum. Gets caught by the knee. That time not as much a kick out as a neck bridge by Jonathan Gresham. Gresham, a very trained athlete. He is in that gym for hours every single day. Rain or shine, Gresham is in there doing what he needs to do to maintain his championship stature. Right now the challenger looking really good though. Arm drag, but Banks holds on. Really good international style on display here this week in Zero-1 USA Supreme. Both of these men have been all over the world. Wow, headbutt by Gresham. So many tools in the arsenal of the world champion. Reversal, reversal to the reversal. Gresham got caught, or did he? He may have lulled Banks into a false sense of security there. And now it's Gresham getting a little chance to recover. Banks trapped in the corner. Gresham saw that one coming. Wow. What a forearm by the champion. Gresham known for those strong forearms. Right now Banks is indicating that leg is just about gone out. It's possible that knee. Yep, Gresham saw it, went after it again. That knee is giving him fits. Heavy forearm, 1, 2, no. Possible that kneecap popped on Banks, and when that happens, you are in trouble. Gresham getting his momentum, enjoying the chant of the crowd. Going to attack that lower body, trying to turn him over. Banks, still a very powerful athlete, able to send Gresham to the corner. Getting a little flurry going for himself now. Got caught again. Now it's Banks' turn. Power slam. Could do it. Gresham struggling out of the situation that time. Able to kick out. Banks now seems to have recovered. Sometimes that kneecap will pop out temporarily. Once it gets back into place, you're good to go. Series of reversals again. Nice roll through. Look at that knee. What do you think about the moves of Travis Banks? Almost secured him the World Championship. Highly impressive match between champion and challenger here. The fans in Douglas Park, Champaign, Urbana, Champaign Days are really getting something special today. Gresham struggling to avoid that suplex. Banks using all the power in his body. Gresham over the inside cradle. No. Challenger going for it again, but Gresham turned it around on him. Brainbuster. So hard to keep this champion down. Just when you think you have him, just when you picked your strategy out, he'll switch it up on you. Such a thinking wrestler. So well schooled, so well versed. Measuring his man. Catches him one more time, but that time, Banks had it scouted. Again, they exchange forearms. And again, down hard. Oh, so close to having a new champion. Banks now going to go for a submission instead of the pinfall. He has the champion stretched. I don't care if you're a contortionist or what, that is not comfortable. Gresham, though, amazingly able to find a counter. Fast German hard forearm, that one echoed. Oh, nearly able to get the challenger down for the 1, 2, 3 with these concussive blows. So close again. Gresham can really step it up into another gear when he wants to. He's going for that bridging deadlift German. 2, 3. Still the champion. What a match.
Your winner and still your junior, senior 1 and X Division champion, John Gresham.
We are proud to bring you that match here. 0-1 USA Supreme Pro Wrestling. I'm Jim March. Catch us next time, folks.